And a good morning. Well, I got reminiscing again today. And like I said, I used to live in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Went to Moncks Corner First Baptist Church. We had a singles Sunday school class. It was about 20 women, about 5 of us guys. Tom and his wife, I can't even think of the wife's name now. They were married. Not at first. You know, Tom was the teacher, he was divorced, and his wife went to Las Vegas. Well, they ended up reconciling, and we voted that Tom should remain our teacher. Okay. Well, I'm sitting there next to his wife. David is sitting next to me. David is a copy-woppy. He's an investigator. His fiancee Linda is sitting next to him and the rest of the class. Well, Tom was giving the sermon, and there's a few of the girls that don't really care for me because I am outspoken. Yeah, right. I'm not outspoken. I just tell it like it is. Well, he was talking about the I can't recall where it is in the Bible, but the golden rule. And I raised my hand. And Tom looked at me, and I looked at him, and he goes, "You got something, Gene?" And I said, "Yeah." "Which golden rule are you talking about?" Well, Linda bent over and looked at me. And she goes, "Yeah, there's only one golden rule." And I went, no, there's two. She popped up and she goes, nah, there's only one. Well, Tom popped up and he goes, "Oh, Jane, you talking about do unto others before they do unto you?" That's right. That's the golden rule of today. The one Linda's talking about is the one that we grew up with, but the words change. You know. Well, Linda turned and looked at me, and she popped up and she goes, "Jane, why don't you just go home, pack your stuff, and move to Canada?" Well, you got to understand that Linda is mad at me anyhow, because a couple months earlier I made the comment, back when I was Antichrist and Reagan was the president, I got counseled by one of the commanding officers. Yeah, I was in 115, naturally. And when Reagan became president, I popped up and I went, "Well, at least we got a movie star now. The idiot can read the cue cards from Congress. You know, maybe America will be good again." Well, I ended up, boss didn't like my statement, and he told the Sergeant Major told the CEO, and I had to sign a page 11 for that comment, bringing discredit to the Commander-in-Chief. Well, my words are still very much alive with my viewpoint, as you can tell by the other video dealing with Congress. But anyways, getting back to that Sunday school class. After Linda said what she said, I popped up and I went, "Oh boy, hey, you got a point there. You have got a point there. I think I will go home, pack my trash, move to Canada, change my name to Bill Clinton, come back down here, run for office, get elected president, and then I'll find an 18-year-old to give me oral sex in the Oral Office." Holy cow. Well, the women started talking to me all at once, telling me, "We don't talk like that in Sunday school. You are disgusting. You're sick. I raised my hands. Whoa. Stop. You can have all the comments you want to me anytime. I'm open for it. But if what I said was a lie, counsel me. If I said what was the truth, keep your mouths shut. Bill Clinton was a draft dodger. He went to Canada to avoid going into the military. I could not believe the United States elected that fool as president, especially after Reagan. You know, we went from a movie star to this draft dodger. And then we went into a peanut farmer. So, you know, the United States is going through some pretty rough time, going through an era of electing fools for president. Well, getting back to my original story, no woman talked to me. Well, that night, I went to church like I always do. I take my shoes off, pray at the altar, and I sit down and I'm reading the Bible. Now, the pastor we had, I can't even think of his name now because personally I didn't really care for him, but he was a good preacher. He spoke the truth straight from the Bible, and that's all I asked for. Whether I like the guy or not like the guy, immaterial. You know? Immaterial. Well, he's got very few words to say to me. I've been a member of that church for about 3 years, and I think we might have had 5 words to each other. And that was when I joined the church. Well, anyways, I'm sitting there reading the Bible. He comes up. I'm sitting in about the 5th pew, like I always do. 5th from the front, in the middle. That way I got a good view and can take notes without the hassle of the audience. Well, anyways, all of a sudden, Hal is standing next pew up, and he's looking at me. I stopped reading the Bible, and I looked up at him, and Hal? He goes, Gene, need to talk to you about what happened in Sunday school this morning. And I looked at him and I says, Hal, like I told the girls in Sunday school, if what I said was a lie, counsel me. But if I said was the truth, I suggest you turn around and walk away. Because if you say another word to me, I will close my Bible and I will go down to the other Baptist church and join that church tonight and transfer my membership there. Well, the church I was referring to was a 100% black church. We used to get together. One year, they'd come down and worship with us. The following year, we'd go down and worship with them. So there was unity. One day a year, there was unity. Talk about prejudice not existing. Bull. You know, Christians are just as prejudiced as non-Christians, just as prejudiced as Muslims and ragheads and everything else. Well, Hal just stood there and looked at me for about 30 seconds, turned around, and walked away. The following Sunday, I went into Sunday school, got my coffee, went over and sat down. David sat down next to me, and Tom sat down on the other side of me. And David popped up and went, "How was your week, Gene?" I said, "Good. Fantastic." Tom popped up and said, "We heard what happened last Sunday night. Would you have really joined that other church?" And I looked at him and I said, "You got it." In a heartbeat. You want me to leave now? No, 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 no. We were, I ran into Hal, and Hal told me what happened Sunday night, and he was speechless, because he knew that you told the truth last Sunday morning. And these girls just have to understand that you're a man of, well, you're a rock. And I know that you've stated that you wish you were like Peter. Well, Gene, you could change your name to Peter, because you're just like him. I tell you what, that was the biggest compliment in my Christian life that I ever got from anybody, except my mom. You know, but moms are like that. Moms and sons are closer than, I don't know, water molecules. You know, that's just the way it is. So let me shut this thing off. I just thought I'd throw that out for GP, because like I said, in 91, when I woke up that Sunday morning early, my mind went straight to Sunday school and the fun I had. Now that I'm older, the fun in Sunday school is still there. Just like I said back then, dealing with the golden rule. And I still believe that golden rule exists today. Do unto others before they do to you. Now, isn't that sick? You know, I was amazed when Obama became president. Now, that totally amazed me. But now we're looking at Hillary Clinton. We're looking at Donald Trump. Is this the pride of the America that I spent 20 years defending? Or did I waste my 20 years? I was going through my mail this morning, and I find out that they got a medal. It looks like the 8 or 9 medals that I got. But these medals are given to Dodgers. I believe in this, to have a strong America. Every American that is born, and I don't care male or female. I've got a lot of respect for females in the military. A lot of respect. Sure, I've told you about Staff Sergeant Moss, and yeah, but that's fun. Okay? Moss did her job beautifully. She got noteworthies and everything. She was a drill instructor. She was a better Marine than me, because she did 2 years on the drill field. I did not. I did 2 days. Now, is she a better Marine than me? I think she is. But see, the fun was still there. I had fun with her. Sure, she tried to nail me for sexual harassment. Big deal. Did she succeed? No. Why? Because I did not break the line. I pushed it. I bent it. But I didn't break it. I did not break the law. Now that's it in a nutshell. But I think if we redo Congress, like I said in my Congress video, we should get people running for president that are president worthy, not rich billionaires that goes bankrupt and rebuilds his money. Not people like Hillary, who lies every time she opens up her mouth. That's about all I've got to say. Well, I'm looking at 15 minutes, so have a blessed day, and this will be posted shortly.